All right. This right here is Michael Dahlke. All right, he owns multiple businesses, 7-figure businesses that operate in 10 different states. And mic is on? Okay. And I was talking to him a little bit ago, and you were saying that you see things differently. Like you can cut right through all the bullshit and get to strategy.
Yeah.
Can you talk a little bit about that and relate that to this event?
Yeah, so I think for me, one of the things that I'm really good at is when someone is talking about their business and the thing they're going to the business, they're talking about sales, or they're talking about cleaning, or they're talking about whatever. But really, it all comes back to the strategy. So if somebody's saying something like, you know what, I'm thinking about hiring this guy. How do I hire this guy? I can't afford to hire this guy. It's really easy for me to go, whoa, wait. You have to think about this as an investment. This is not a cost for you. This is an investment. How do you make a return on your investment? If you hire this guy and he costs you 30 grand a year, well then what you want to do is you want to be able to get enough sales that you can make a return on that investment. So you've got to free up your time. So I can cut through all of it pretty good and say, you know, this is the strategy you need to employ.
So do you see like a blueprint in your head, like a strategy? Do you sit down like quarterly and go through this? Have you free yourself up or chunk out time to do strategy, or is it just happening in real time? Like how do you do that?
Yeah, so for the guys that run the businesses that we're part of, we do it every 90 days.
Yeah.
So every quarter, strategy every quarter. But for me,
is it like a whole day?
It's not a whole day. A couple, 4 hours, you probably can knock out everything that you need to. But for me, that's just the way I think. I don't think about cleaning. I don't think about mowing lawns. I think about strategy. So when I'm at an event like this and I'm sitting at a table with those guys who are all 7-figure businesses, the conversation really is, how about strategy? So I can really dial in pretty easy.
Okay, and then you being a mentor here at one of the at this event and actually being a presenter. How about this? What is a hang-up that you've had to overcome, or has there been multiple hang-ups along the way? Like your own head trash, your own bullshit. How does that...
My head trash?
Yeah.
You want to know about my head trash? There's so much trash in my head. I can tell you one that's probably pretty close to home for a lot of you. And my dad knows about this, so I won't like upset him for telling me. But when we were young, we were working in our garage on a car, and my dad said to me,
my arm's tired. Keep going.
He said, "No man is worth 23 bucks an hour."
Your dad said that.
My dad said, he said, if you're making over 23 bucks an hour, you're stealing, you're bad, like you're a bad person. And it like messed me up. So I kept hitting this limit. I couldn't figure it out. And I actually saw a business coach, which was really a psychiatrist. And he said, "Hey dude, you're really hitting this level. You're messed up by this." And we got to the point where like, it was this comment. He said, "You gotta go talk to your dad." So I'm talking to my blue collar dad, who I look up to and I love, and I gotta call him on the phone. My psychiatrist is like right there. He's like, "You gotta tell your dad." And I'm like, Dad, remember that time when we were working on the car in the garage and we were all dirty and you said, no man should make $23 an hour? Well, my psychiatrist says that it should be okay if I make 23 bucks an hour. And my dad was like, oh my gosh, I'm sorry to what's the deal? And he's like, I actually hope you make a lot of money and that you create a lot of value. As long as you're not lying, cheating, stealing, you're doing the right things. I mean, I hope you make $200,000 a year. And he said, you gotta understand, when I said that, I was working on a road construction crew in 110-degree heat, and there's a boss I didn't respect sitting in an office making a lot of money. And I said that because I was mad at my boss, not because I didn't think you should make money or create value in the marketplace. And I said, thanks Dad, you screwed me up for like 3 years. and he said, you know what, you get to screw up your kids your own way too, so we'll be good. So I had a ton of head trash around that, and I didn't even know it until I saw someone who's a professional and could be like, pull that out. And then even after that, he pulled it out, I still had to have the conversation and almost get my dad's like affirmation that it was okay that I made more money. And then everything started to take off from there. I started making a lot more money. I started investing in businesses. I take more risk. And to this day, it's been just wonderful with my dad now. And I'm sure I'm screwed up like 17 other ways I got to figure out yet. But that was just one example of my own head trash.
Dude, that's huge. Michael Dahlke. Okay. Thanks, man.
How was that? Was that good?
That was awesome.
That was good?